30s. For tomorrow, cloudy skies, patchy fog, and drizzle, highs in the upper 40s. Cloudy, areas of fog tomorrow night, mid-30s on the way. On Sunday, cloudy skies continue. There's going to be some patchy fog and drizzle possible once again, lower 40s. Highs around 40 on Monday with cloudy skies. I'm TV9 First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Justin Gertz on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
This is West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports. Hawks basketball is brought to you by the KMCH Sports Boosters. Now let's go to courtside. Along with Bill Logan, here's KMCH Sports Director John Swisher.
And thank you very much, and good evening, everybody. Welcome into Cedar Gymnasium inside West Delaware High School, where tonight, West Delaware girls basketball, a later night version, one of our later starts here in a while, as we had a long freshman game. Didn't get done until after 6 o'clock, so the sophomore game had a late start, and they had an overtime as the West Delaware freshmen lost by 10 points earlier tonight, and then the JV team for West Delaware lost by 1 to Central Dewitt, 50-49. We get ready for the varsity girls game. We can tell you already that they are in halftime and ready to start the third quarter down in Dewitt. For the West Delaware boys, they take on Central Dewitt, 11-0 West Delaware boys at the halftime break, 29-27. The Hawks are up by 2 after being down by a point at the end of the first quarter. So we'll keep you on tabs on that one down in DeWitt tonight. Here, it's the Hawks at 5-7 overall in their 13th game against Central of DeWitt, who's 7-7 as they prepare for their 15th game. The Hawks are 3-3, fourth place in the east side of the Wildcat Conference, as Central DeWitt is 4-3, third place, right ahead of the Hawks. So pivotal game, Billy Logan, here tonight for the Hawks to gain some ground in the conference race. That most likely out of the sights, but you want to finish as high as you can in the conference. You want to win games, of course, down to the end of the season here, play your best ball, and it starts here tonight on your home floor after last week going 1-1 with a Friday night win and a loss to Maquoketa Valley last Saturday night. Your last times out on the floor because of Mother Nature again this past Tuesday, postponing those Beckman games.
Well, it gives them a little more opportunity to get Sarah Morkel working with that varsity. She's going to make a tremendous difference on this varsity as a scorer, as a ball handler, as a defender. I mean, she adds a great presence to the team in addition to what they had. You know, a great tribute to Haley Linus and Andy Cassidy. And she's just going to make their games hopefully a little easier. And you look on paper, you know, these teams are pretty mirror images of each other. There's two things that jump out at me. One is they both average giving up about 49 points a game defensively. Hawks averaging 5 more points a game offensively, but that was before Sarah Morkel, who's played 2 varsity games now and averaging over 20 points a game. And the other big stat that jumps out at me is turnovers. West Delaware has around 70 less turnovers in a dozen games than what DeWitt has, and turnovers hopefully will lead to some points. You know, so I think, you know, things being a home court, things would hopefully point to the Hawks' favor here tonight, and true to form, and get out there and take care of business and try to get into that third place conference.
Yes, indeed, the Hawks and the Sabres of Central DeWitt getting ready. Ron Conrad in his 12th season overall, 156 wins, 93 losses in his second season here at West Delaware. For Central of DeWitt, Carl Small, the 1991 graduate of Maquoketa High School, in his 8th season coaching basketball, his second here at Central of DeWitt. He spent 3 years at Comanche as the boys coach in the early 2000s, 01 to 04, and then just lately, 2007 to 2010, he was the girls head coach at Comanche before coming to Central DeWitt last year. He took over for Mark Kurtz. His assistant is Chad Speck, who was the boys coach at Maquoketa, taking over for Coach Utah for 2 years until last season. As the Sabres lead this series 5-4 in the last 9 meetings dating back to 2012. The Hawks' last win in the contest comes back January 23rd of 2015 in DeWitt, 51-41. their last home win. You have to go back to December 4th of 2012, a 36-22 win for the Hawks. So they're due for a win here as they've lost 3 in a row against the Sabres. And we are moments away from the starting lineups and the opening tip as we'll get the starting lineups now for you. Jamie Gland's battling that flu bug in the last week. She is in the lineup, and she is almost back at 100%. Coach Conrad and company tells us the Hawks are pretty healthy injury-wise, sickness-wise. They have one girl, Kaylee Muller, played in that JV game but had to go home sick. She's not feeling well tonight. Other than that, everybody is here and ready to go. Lauren Collier, Annie Cassett, Haley Linus, Sarah Morkel, the other starters. For Central of Dewitt, Callie Rowling, Maggie Murphy, Julia Campbell, Emily Cornelius, and Madison Burke are the starters for the Sabres. As we will be back, get you ready for the opening tip. This is West Delaware Girls Basketball from KMCH Sports.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as the great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking. Where a handshake goes a long way, you are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
Along with in-studio producer Darby Washington, John Swisher, and Bill Logan, back with you from Seedorf Gymnasium here tonight. We get you ready for West Delaware Girls Basketball. Happy inauguration day for you here. If you're happy about the presidential choice or not much we can do about it now, but wish all the politicians in the area the best of luck in our new year as well, as we are underway at 8:16, our latest start in a long time, maybe ever, since we've been doing games.
It could be.
As we are finally underway here tonight in this one.
Good thing it's a home game.
That's right. Yeah, I hate to be down to Witten starting at this time. As there is a pass inside, Glantz gets it high off the window, and then the whistle blows on the baseline. The foul call, a late call there. And Coach Small up wondering what the call was. And they call a late push on DeWitt, number 22, Emily Cornelius. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah, a little shove in the back on the field goal attempt. Makes the free throw.
3-point play for Jamie Glantz. Comes in averaging 3.3 a game. She has her average only 13% from the free throw line. So Glantz starts off with 3 points, and the Hawks are on the board early here.
Well, a quick start is what the Hawks would like to see coming out of here tonight, and just set that pace right early in the first quarter.
Up top of the key, having it here is Maggie Murphy. Now driving is rolling. Back right side to Murphy. Murphy surveying. She'll skip it left wing.
Hawks in a man defense here so far.
Little jumper inside the free throw line, no good. Rims around, pops out in the hands of Lauren Collier. Morkel gets the ball. A thigh-high dribble over the timeline. Gets to the Morkel inside the lane. Lands, kicks it back out for the 16-footer. Just behind the free throw line. Collier no good. Too strong off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Sabres. Rolling. Off and running all the way in. High out the window. That's no good. Pinballs around. Glantz comes up with it. Up ahead to Morkel. 1-on-3. Sarah gets pickpocketed from behind, but too much contact they call. They knock the ball away, but a foul called. Reach in from behind as they call the number 30, Maggie Murphy. She'll get her first. Team number 2 on the Sabres here. 6:41 to go first quarter. Hawks with the 3-point lead.
And a good job by the Hawks offense to just try to beat the defense down court.
Cassett takes a fast fake there, a shot fake, I should say, and the shot no good. Rims out left side, and the rebound now to Central of DeWitt. They come back the other way. Boys game, 55-41 after 3 quarters. There, Hawks separating themselves from the Sabres of DeWitt. A game they won here back in December by 10 or 12, I believe, as there's a shot no good by Central DeWitt. And coming back the other way, the Hawks with 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Ball was knocked out of bounds, going to be lost. Whoa. Looked like it went off of Central DeWitt, but the official from the far side comes hustling down, says, no, that went off a West Delaware player. And here we go.
Okay.
The official who made the initial call let him overrule.
Yeah, he did. Okay. DeWitt ball. Go play some defense and get it back.
3-0, 5:45 to go. Here's a jumper, no good, rounds around. That's going to be out of bounds off of Collier, and it will stay. DeWitt basketball. The Kendra Offerman in. Jamie Glantz will get a breather.
Hawks going to play a 2-3 zone out of bounds here underneath their own bucket. Nice double team. Got a little too aggressive as they put that double team over there in the corner on Emily Cornelius. I think Haley Linus, is going to get called.
It will be her first, team number 1.
Good aggressive trap there in that corner. Try to get a turnover. In that 2-3 zone coming out of the underneath the DeWitt basket.
There's a pass to Cornelius, the jumper, no good. Off the backboard, the backside rebound put up. That's no good by Madison Burke. And now a jump ball is called. And it will stay Sabre basketball.
It's going to be a physical game here. We're only 2.5 minutes in, but I can see both teams are going to be very, very physical out there. It's going to be a tough game to officiate for the refs.
3-0 here in favor of the Hawks. 5:15 to go, first quarter. A long freshman game and a overtime JV game of the culprits for this late start here tonight. West Delaware lost both of those earlier games. There's another rebound out of a drive and a put off the window and good by Maggie Murphy, and the Sabres are on the board. 3-2, just under 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. This ball's tapped away, but able to get it back is Cassett. Now Coach Conrad wants to end the madness and take a timeout. As a timeout here, we'll take it with them back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Why make 10 calls when you can make one call to Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Mormon Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel today at 927-2263. Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester.
And welcome back into Seedorf Gymnasium. Julia Campbell gets the foul call as Brooke O'Connell makes the basket. She has one free throw to come, up and good. 2 3-point plays are the scoring for the Hawks so far. 6-2, the 4-point lead, 4.5 to go. Here in quarter number 1, going left to right. Central of DeWitt, 7-7, 4-3 in the conference. Hawks are 5-7, 3-3 in the East Division. 4th place for the Hawks, 3rd place for Central of DeWitt. Behind Western Dubuque and Mount Vernon, there is a drive up off the window, no good, but a foul coming to the line will be Maggie Murphy. Brooke O'Connell gets the foul, her first, team number 2. Sabres have 3 on their side. 4:17 to go in the first quarter. Once again, the third quarter update, 55-41 as this one hits off the front of the rim and falls on through for Maggie Murphy. She's got all three points for the Sabres now, as Maggie Murphy, second leading scoring on the team, 6.6 a night. She's a 51% free throw shooter. It's 55-41 after 3 quarters. West Delaware boys lead Central DeWitt down in DeWitt tonight. Second free throw is good. Thanks to Roger Hoekstra for providing those updates for us here. A longtime West Delaware fan and attendee of basketball games here to our left, helping us out tonight. This one's batted away, and the Sabres come away with it. Over the timeline on the right side. Murphy, skip pass, left side. Inside, Cornelius might have got away with a travel there. Cassett was on her, and now Murphy inside. Bounce pass in the middle of the lane, bounces it out of bounds. Callie Rowling could not get to it and goes the other way. Hawks ball, 6-4, 3:52 to go. Quarter number 1. A substitution in here. Number 4, Lakin McAleer. First sub of the night for Coach Carl Small and company. He was a heck of a guard in his own right at Macokota, graduate 91, and Cornell College, a 95 graduate. Cornell College in Mount Vernon. There's a swat away there by the Sabres. Here's a left wing 3, no good. Rims off, backside rebound. Cornelius puts it up in traffic, good. Cornelius has her first bucket of the game. And we're tied at 6, 3:20 to go, first quarter.
Yeah, Hawks going to have to take better care of the boards here as Central DeWitt really out hustling them and getting a lot more shot opportunities than the Hawks have so far here in the first quarter.
Another Hawk turnover there, goes out of bounds off of Cassidy. She tried to chase it down. We go back the other way as coming in Alex Moore for the first time for the Sabres.
Hawks look like they're going to settle back into a zone defense here now. They've been in the man-to-man defense, and DeWitt's done a nice job of being able to penetrate that and get some shots off. So let's see if they can slow them down a little bit with the zone.
Up top, now driving in. Cornelius does a slide away. Cassett. Now a jump ball going to be called. And we go West Delaware way. Lauren Collier will check back in for the Hawks. Andy Cassett will take a breather. Tied at 6, 2:54 to go here in the first quarter. The Hawks have not been in action since last Saturday night here at Seedorf when they lost to Macokota Valley in that in-county rival game. Here's a pass by Collier, another turnover. DeWitt comes away with it, but Rowling can't finish the layup. Glanz with the rebound. Now Morkel up ahead. All the way in. Linus off the window. That's too strong, but a hand check foul coming. And it appears 2 shots for Haley Linus.
Yeah, again, a good job by the Hawk offense. Get that ball down court, hustle it down there. Don't let DeWitt set up on defense. Attack. Haley Linus did a nice job getting in there and got a second foul on Emily Cornelius here in the first quarter.
This one hits off the rim and goes left side. No good on the free throw. One more coming for Linus. Up and good on the second one. So 1-2 for Linus. The second leading scorer on the team, 11.8 a night, 76% for the free throw line. 7-6 Hawks lead, 2.5 to go, first quarter.
Getting the Hawks back in that zone defense and forcing DeWitt out and not letting them try to penetrate that paint area.
Up top now, right side. Inside. Campbell has it, pass it out of the lane, driving in is Rolling. Outside, top of the key three, and it rims in. Off the right hand of Lakin McAleer. First three of the ball game for either team, and the first lead for the Sabres, 9-7, with 2 minutes to go here in the first. Scrum for it in the lane, going to be called a jump ball. We go Central of DeWitt way. As two subs in here, Annie Cassett and Abby McGrain is in for the first time here for the Hawks. Should say it's Westow. Is that right? No, it should be.
Well,
should be, yeah. Now they got it right. Should be Central DeWitt's ball. Hawks just got the jump ball. Yep, Sabres ball.
Yeah, they got the arrow up there, right? But I just noticed it just now. It says Anamosa up there instead of Central DeWitt.
Oh, it does. Coach Morrison is in Des Moines, the athletics director of West Delaware High School. Corey Coates filling in, and that's something that maybe only Mike knows how to do. A little secret to put those letters up there, or it just got forgotten. Actually, it shouldn't be Anamosa. Should have went back to Mac Valley last Saturday night.
So say I don't.
That's kind of odd.
Yeah, I didn't notice it the last game. I'm
tipped
not
away
sure how that did that.
Out of bounds. And it'll stay Central DeWitt basketball. Going left to right, 1:25 and counting here in the first. Now up top, driving in, Rolling. Passing inside off the fingertips of Sarah Watson as West Delaware basketball. What's the turnover front?
That's the third turnover on Central DeWitt, and the Hawks with 3 as well.
Morkel to McGrain. Skip pass right to left wing. Cassett. 1:10 and counting here in the first. Hawks trail by 2, 9-7.
Wide open in that paint area there.
Inside Cassett off the window and good. Ties the game up at 9 with a minute to go in the first frame.
Yeah, they did a good job offensively that time. Really spread that zone defense out. That paint area is wide open. They did a nice job getting it into Cassett. And she finished the job.
This one lost out of bounds right in front of the Hawks bench. Will be Hawks basketball.
So the substitution coming in. Haley Linus going to come in real quick. Abby McGrain. Nope, she was going out now. Jamie Gland's going to come over.
Inbound it. It's Collier, Linus, Morkel, McGrain, and Cassett for the Hawks with 40 seconds to go in quarter number 1.
DeWitt just switched to a man-to-man defense. Probably after that last zone thing, the Hawks really tore them apart wide open.
Linus inside, put it up, no good off the back of the rim, and a foul coming from the up-top official on the arm foul called on the swat of the shot as called on Callie Rolling, her first, team number 5.
Nice thing about the Hawks doing that's the 5th foul and really rack them up. Hawks did a nice job as of late being able to shoot free throws as a team, 62.3%. They were in the low 50s a little over a week ago, so they've done a nice job recently on free throws.
As the second one up and good, Hawks lead by 2 now by the score of 11-9. 3 of 4 from the line. Haley Linus so far in this game. 2-point lead, 32 seconds to go, first quarter.
Hawks going to put a little 3-quarter 1-2-2 zone press on here just to slow them down and try to create some more turnovers here.
Almost got one there. Cassett just couldn't get there in time as catching it is Campbell. Top is Murphy. Dribbling in. Hawks traffic. Got away with a walk, and the official did not have his whistle in his mouth. He almost raised his hand, but did not blow the whistle.
Didn't he?
Collier to Cassett. 5 seconds, and there is going to be a foul called against the Sabres.
don't see that very often where the referee doesn't have his whistle in there. He raised his hand, but there was nothing to blow, so.
That's a tough feeling when that happens. Because by the time you get it in your mouth, it's too late.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I have done that before, though, where I blow it a few seconds later, and it looks like, what am I blowing my whistle for?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I wanted to make up a call.
Yeah.
And who'd they get that on? Murphy?
Well, she already had one. They put it up on team foul. Nope, they didn't put it up.
There's
on
Morkel for a three at the buzzer, no good. Top of the key, left short. And we'll go to the second quarter. 11-9, 2-point lead for the Hawks. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
John and Bill back with you. We're in the second quarter now. And it feels like midnight. 11-9, 7:40 to go in the second quarter. Late start. Got started at 8:16. We're after 8:30. We're usually into the third quarter by this point and then some. On a late start here tonight from Cedar Gymnasium with a long early game. So steal there as the Hawks had the ball to start the second quarter. Now Central Witt tried to throw it away, and there's a near travel, but it'll keep that feather foot, says the near side official. As Keith Rapp, Jason Turner, and Adam Walderbach, the officials from the Cedar Rapids Marion area here tonight, assigned by Chuck Britton in the Wombat Conference. There is a right corner three, in and out, pops out, no lane, pinball around, and Collier just takes it away from Julia Campbell. Morkel off and running all the way in, put it up, it spins off the back of the rim, rebounds out in the hands of the Sabres. Off and running, Central DeWitt. Inside, contact coming as Rolling was aggressive, took it all the way to the rack, and she'll earn 2 free throws.
Yeah, she did earn them, and she beat the Hawks down there defensively. They didn't get back as quick as they should. She came right down the middle of the court, right down the middle of the lane, and split the defense. And they got up there and going to go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Lauren Collier, her first.
Team number 3 on the Hawks. The first one spins around and pops out off the right hand of Rolling. Second one is in and out, but a rebound, backside rebound, swatted out of bounds by Glantz. The rebound was gathered by Burke. She went up with it. Glantz wasn't buying it. She knocked it out of bounds. But it will be Sabre basketball. Baseline inbounds underneath. Jamie Checkdack, Kendra Offerman, and Brooke O'Connell come back in. They join Cassett, Collier, and Linus as the 5 for the Hawks. 11-9. Hawks with the lead. 6:40 to go in the second quarter. Here's a rim around 3 for the right corner. O'Connell the rebound. Collier pushes it up. Linus, 1-on-2, has it knocked away, and the Sabres get it back. Rolling. Bounce pass ahead off the window. That's good. Julia Campbell, their first bucket of the night. Callie Rolling leads this team with 11.5 a game. She is still held scoreless after missing those 2 free throws moments ago. We're tied back at 11. This one is thrown out of bounds by the Hawks. It'll be Central DeWitt basketball.
Yeah, 5th turnover on the Hawks there, and kind of an anticipation pass, thinking that she was going to break to the bucket and didn't. Just threw it right out of bounds. I'm not throwing a 10-second call on here as they stood there and held it for probably 3 or 4.
They had 3 tie ball games. Tie scores already in this ball. There's a travel call on Central DeWitt. We go back Hawks way. Sarah Morkel will come back in. A late score in the game. Not sure if it's exactly a final yet. 77-61. Thanks to Roger Huckstra. 77-61 is the final now. The West Delaware boys are 12-0 officially from DeWitt tonight as they take down the Central Sabres. 12-0, number 2 team in Class 3A. As it started out close there, just like last Friday night and Saturday night for that matter, but the Hawks able to pull away at the end with a pretty comfy victory as DeWitt has the ball back at the other end. An offensive foul coming on number 10, Alex Moore. We go the other way, Hawks basketball. And Coach Small can't believe that call. He's wondering how the up top, the lead official, made that call from the girl on the baseline. He's still looking at the official in disbelief.
Well, that's the second time they've had a call that was probably from the referee that's on the wrong position to be making that call. But both times I really thought they were good calls.
Yep, that's true. And that's what officials believe. The union and association doesn't always believe with 3-man. They want you to call it in your area. But most officials, if they see something, it's just instinct to call it, and it happens quite a bit. We've seen it tonight. This one pinballs around. Morkel, fast break. It's 2-on-1 trailing Morkel and Linus, and Morkel all the way in, off the window. And good. Sarah Morkel, second basket of the night, 15-11. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Back into Seedorf Gymnasium, 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Hawks lead by 4, their biggest lead of the game now. They had 3 ties in this game, 15-11 the advantage for the Hawks. And this one, it looked like it went off of DeWitt last after it went off the leg of Casson. It looked like it hit the leg of Murphy again, but from the official's angle, he either couldn't see it or didn't see it there.
Well, must not have, because none of the fans over there are making a bat. None of the Hawk players are making, also, it must have been a good call, yeah.
There was a few Hawks pointing, but there's only 3 West Delaware fans over there. And those 3 aren't going to say anything.
Nope, not those 3.
We're on the same page there. Here's a skip pass, left wing to right corner. In the right block now, passed out top. Sportsmanship at the finest.
There you go.
And the good Lord on their side as well.
We'll hear about it after Mass Sunday.
This one pinballed around. Now Markle, did she travel before the contact? No, good call there as Murphy was right there. Markle was coming down. I was at 2 or 3 on Murphy.
Well, that's at least.
I had 3.
There you go. That's the 3rd. Yep. Because she got that one before where they never put it up there. Yeah, they only got 2 on the board, but I think it's 3.
Should be. Yeah, they still only got 2.
Well, Jeff Harper, the announcer, mentioned that it was the 3rd one, so I think it is the 3rd one. Yeah, they just changed it to 3.
There we go. That's the 8th team foul, so shooting 1 in the bonus will be Markle. She's got 4 points so far, nothing at the line. Her first trip to the line. Sarah Markle, leading scorer in 2 ball games so far, last Friday and Saturday. Her varsity debuts for the Hawks. The transfer from Independence, 24 points, 88% free throw shooter, 15 of 17 coming in. She continues to get to the line as the first one is up and good. As one more coming, 5 points on the night for Sarah Morkel. She's the only one to score so far in this second quarter for the Hawks. 5-point lead, 16-11, 4:20 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, and when you can get a girl that's got 17 free throw attempts in 2 games, she's doing a lot of great things offensively.
Free throw is up, hits the backboard, and goes on down for Morkel. 6 points of the night for Sarah. It's a 6-point lead. Largest of the game now, 17-11. This one's knocked away by Annie Cassett as Cassett gets it ahead to Collier. Collier almost traveled, but gets ahead to Cassett. Over the timeline, puts it ahead to Morkel. Good way to use her body inside. Couldn't get the shot to go. Linus the rebound. The shot by McGrain inside the right wing. That's no good. Rebounded by Cornelius. And here come the Sabres. 3:15 counting here in the first half. Bounce pass inside off the window. And good there by Sarah Watson. Her first field goal of the night as Watson comes in, only averaging 1.8 a game. Cassett now up top to McGrain. 4-point Hawk lead. 3:25 and counting the second quarter. Too much of a arm guard there on the defensive player. 9-3 on the fouls, and Coach Small, the Central DeWitt coaches, are saying, man, call that on the other end too, would you please?
Yeah, and anytime it gets that big a disparity, but sometimes, that goes into the aggressiveness of the offensive people, and they're doing a nice job attacking that man defense.
Linus to the free throw line, gets her first one up and good. She's 4 of 5 tonight from the line. As that foul was called, number 3 rolling her second, and the free throw for Linus is good. 5 of 6 now. 19-13, 6-point lead. That's the largest, ties the largest of the game. 3:20 and counting here in the second quarter. Inside. Now a bounce pass in the lane. Good pass, but swatted away. Great block by Jamie Glanz. She gets it ahead, but it's thrown over the head of Morkel, picked off by Rolling. Inside, knocked out of bounds. Will stay. West Delaware basketball.
Yeah, a lot of action right there. 2 great blocked shots by the Hawks, but a little ill-advised outlet pass. DeWitt did a nice job of jumping the passing lane and got the ball right back.
As Rolling has it now up top. Shifted over Campbell. Now left to right. This is Rolling. Back up top to McAleer. 6-point lead for the Hawks. 2:50 to go. Here in the second quarter, and the reach-in foul called there on the Hawks on the far side. Called on Jamie Glanz. That'll be her first, team number 4. The Central DeWitt faithful applaud. First foul in a while on the Hawks. Here's a left wing 3 up and no good off the side of the rim by Julia Campbell. Hawks rebound, pushing ahead. Linus over the timeline. Haley. Little shake and bake, hesitation dribble, throws it across the lane now and gets kicked out of bounds, luckily, by Central DeWitt. And they'll stay West Delaware basketball going right to left. Cassett, Linus, Glanz, Morkel, and Collier, the 5 on the floor. The Hawks have the 6-point lead, 2.5 to go in the first half, and it's going to be a travel. Switch to pivot foot, says the baseline official, Mr. Turner. And Glanz whistled for the travel violation as Brooke O'Connell will check back in for Lauren Collier. So O'Connell joins Cassett, Morkel, Linus, and Glanz. 19-13, 2:33 to go here in the second.
Hawks again going to put that 3-quarter 1-2-2 press on, try to create. They're good. Steal there by Annie Cassett.
Cassett on the left side, off the window, and good with the left-hand steal and the bucket. Nice job by Cassett. 4 points for her.
She did a tremendous job anticipating that cross-court pass. Got right in there, tipped it away to herself, and took it to the length of the court.
21-13 inside, off the window. That's no good. Left short. Rebounded by Glanz and a travel. So she misstepped again there on the baseline. There was a little reach that they could have called too. Usually, as an official, at least I do, when there's a little contact or a reach, you let go. You give the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player, or you call the foul. And that time they didn't do it. And it's Sabre basketball.
Well, I think a lot of times, because girls basketball is very tough to officiate. I mean, there's so much contact
Especially
in there.
at the younger level.
Yeah, so much contact.
Over the timeline with the steal all the way in. She put it up. Might have been hit with the ball. The Sabre player might have got a piece of the ball. Linus off the window and good. Haley Linus with 2 points there. She's got 7 on the night, her first field goal tonight. It's 23-13. 10 points is the largest lead now. Missed shot inside, rebound by Cornelius. And 2 shots coming. The Delaware faithful don't like it as the foul comes on the Hawks.
That was, Casson, that was probably a pretty good foul. She was going to probably get an easy bucket there on the offensive rebound. A nice block on Rolling, but she did a nice job getting that offensive board by Cornelius and makes the first free throw.
She'll have one more. She's got 3 points. They called the foul on Cassett, her first, team number 5 for the Hawks. The Sabres have 9. 1:39 to go, second quarter, 23-14. This one's off the side of the rim, chased down by Cassett. Hawks have the basketball going right to left. As we are not to halftime yet. Closing in on the 9 o'clock hour. Shot up and good that time.
Brooke O'Connell, a nice little give and go there. The screen set by O'Connell. Morkel gave her the nice pass back for setting that screen. So good little offensive play there by the Hawks.
5 points for O'Connell now tonight. The Hawks have their largest lead of the game now at 11, 25-14. No good on the right wing 3. Good job by O'Connell coming down with the rebound, and the reach is called. The Hawks will go to the line as the reach-in foul called there. Take your pick. They're going to call it on 11. Addie Johnson.
It'll be double bonus here now, too, so it's going to the line to shoot 2. Brooke O'Connell.
First on Johnson. O'Connell to the line her second time. She's 1 for 1 with 5 points on the night. 1:03 to go, second quarter. 25-14 the lead. So O'Connell up and rattles around and hauls on through. One more for O'Connell. 6 points for Brooke.
Quick shooter's touch there.
Absolutely, the home rim.
Yeah, there you go, exactly.
Glantz comes back in. She joins O'Connell, Cassett, McGrane in as well, and Morkel staying in. And another free throw, good for O'Connell. Up to a 13-point lead now for the Hawks. 1 minute to go in the second. Here's a steal and a jumper by Morkel inside. No good. Rebounded out by the Sabres, and a reach-in foul called on Abby McGrane, I should say.
And on McGrane, that'll be her first. That's not a bad foul. That's only team 6. They had one to give yet. So just a 16 foul, 56 seconds to go here. And nobody with more than one team foul or individual foul, so that's good. Yes.
That's nice. 27-14, 55 seconds and counting. Up ahead, over the timeline. Alex Moore all the way in, eye off the window, no good. Glantz with the rebound, a tight ball. Is getting her hands in there was Cornelius, along with McGrane. So 2 Hawks and a Sabre. Goes jump ball, staying Sabre basketball. 48.5 of the clock, 27-14.
Inbounds into the corner now. Nice double team into the corner. Oh, they're going to call a little double arm bar there, trying to box her in that corner. Jamie Gland's going to get called for her second.
Team number 7, so they'll be shooting. 1 in the bonus here for Callie Rolling. She's on the line for the second time tonight. She's 0 for 2. As the leading scorer coming in with 11.5 a night, 60% free throw shooter. They have shut her down. A nice job recognizing on Callie Rolling, and that's one of the reasons the Hawks find themselves up by 13 right now.
Yeah, she's averaging over 11 points a game, 0 for 8 from the field right now. And when your leading scorer is scoreless there, it leads to 14 points, now 15 here in the first half.
As she gets a free throw there to go, she'll have one more. It's 27-15, 44.2 to go here in the second quarter.
Coach Conrad's done a really nice job. Almost every time there's a stoppage of the clock, he's done a nice job substituting 1 or 2 players and really keeping players fresh out there tonight.
Second one up and good. 35 seconds and counting. Hawks lead by 11, 27-16. So we near the end of half number 1. A few finals around the area we'll get to at halftime. No good on the left side. And the left wing 3 by Morkel. Pinballed off the fingertips of Lauren Collier as the Sabres getting it over the timeline. Driving in was Moore. She passes it. Now rolling up top with it, guarded by Collier. It's Collier, Morkel, Linus, Cassett, and Offerman in there for the Hawks. Under 9 seconds here. Rolling, drives in, has the ball poked away inside. A travel not called And now a jump ball as Cassett got her hands in there. As coming away with the ball was Sarah Watson before Cassett tied her up. It'll be Hawks basketball. 2.5 to go here in the second. 27-16. Baseball pass. Collier can't get it over the head of the Sabres. And that's going to be a travel. And that's the end of the second quarter as Watson traveled before she got off the half quarter. And the Hawks with the lead, 27-16. As halftime, we'll come back with some area finals. And we will come back with checking the stats and talk about what we saw in the first half. As we do that next, Hawks lead 27-16 at the end of the first half. This is West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at psbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Baskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmerssavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Along with him, studio producer Darby Washington, John Swisher, Bill Logan. Hi, at Tom Seedorf Gymnasium inside West Delaware High School tonight at halftime of the West Delaware girls game as they take on the Sabres Central of DeWitt, 27-16, the 11-point lead. The Hawks led by 2 at the end of the first quarter, 11-9. They outscored the Sabres 16-7 for the 27-16 halftime lead. They've had 3 tie ball games in this contest in the first half. As a late start here, didn't get started till 8:16 here tonight after a long freshman game. Sophomore JV game didn't get tipped until after 6 o'clock here tonight, and then an overtime game in that one as the overtime game went to Central DeWitt 50-49. The Sabres won the freshman game as well earlier tonight. Down in DeWitt tonight, as we check the scores, West Delaware wins their 12th game on the season at 12-0. As one of the best starts in school program history since that 2000 team, 77-61 over the Sabres tonight as the number 2 team in West Delaware in Class 3A takes the win tonight over Central DeWitt, 77-61. Other scores tonight on the girls' side of things, 2 easy wins for North Linden and Maquoketa Valley. The Wildcats over Campbell Wheatland, 66-28 at home at Del High, and North Linden also at home taking down Midland of Wyoming by the score of 52-18. Let's check individual points here. Jamie Glanz with 2 points for the Hawks. Brooke O'Connell and Henry Linus lead the way with 7 points apiece. Annie Cassett with 4. Sarah Morkel with 6. And 5 in the scoring column for the Hawks. And the Hawks are doing it all without any 3-pointers on the night. Central DeWitt has 1 3 tonight as they have 6 in their scoring column. 4 points for Maggie Murphy leading the way. Leading scorer, Callie Rowling, with 11 points a game coming in, only has 2. 2 points for Julia Campbell, 3 points for Emily Cornelius and Lakin McAleer, and 2 points for Sarah Watson as the Hawks lead this game at 27-16. We'll take a break and come back with some more scores and some more stats before we get into the third quarter. This is West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at FullerBrown.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
And welcome back inside Seedorf Gymnasium here, West Delaware with a 27-16 halftime lead as they outscored Central DeWitt 16-7 in that second quarter. Nice little run there that they had for the Hawks here in the first half. 8 out of 20 from two-point range. Only attempted 1 3-pointer the whole half. Missed that one. Shooting 38% from the field in that first half. Big stat, a great stat. 11 for 12 from that free throw line. And that's a tremendous job getting to the line and then making them. Thus this lead here in the first half. 8 turnovers by the Hawks in that first half. They were 4 out of 22 from two-point range, 1 for 6 from three-point range, 18% shooting in that first half. They got to the free throw line 8 times, made 5 in that first half. 11 turnovers by Central DeWitt. They're doing a good job getting some offensive rebounds. It's probably the one thing, even though the Hawks have an 11-point lead, probably talked a little bit about halftime. Make sure you box out. Do not give them any more second-chance opportunities. And other than that, a pretty good first half played by the Hawks.
Yes, indeed. The Hawks leading by 11 here, 27-16. So we have some time here before the second half. The West Delaware bowling teams were in action. We'll get some more area basketball scores, but the boys and girls bowling at home against Macokota at Lightning Lanes this afternoon, and they came away with a split, huh?
Yeah, they did. The girls 4-1 on the year, run their record now to 5-1 with a 24-06 to 22-51 victory. They were led in the 2-game series with Andrea Salo, a nice 4-06 series, followed by Sonia Nevsker with a 369 and Lacey Cole with a 350. So they run their record to 5-1 on the year on a nice win over Macokota. On the boys' side, they were defeated by Macokota. Hawks 4-1 coming in. Macokota 7-0 on the year, and they've got the top Class 1A individual game score, and they showed why tonight as they came and shot a 31-10 to the Hawks 29-50. Isaac Andreasen, a 490 series. He had a nice 278 his second game there tonight. Their low score was a 372, and that's a really, really nice low score. So a good team effort there by Macokota tonight as they had all 5 Baker games over 200. So a great performance by Macokota tonight. The boys fall to 4-2 on the year. The girls 5-1.
As other area scores tonight, Clayton Ridge beat Edco on the girls' side 50-39. It was Monticello falling to Mid Prairie on a score of 44-34. Elsewhere, Cascade beat Durant 54-28, recapping Northland over Midland of Wyoming 52-18. And Mac Valley with a win over Kalamazoo-Wheatland 66-28. West Delaware boys improved to 12-0, the best start since 2020-01 team, as they went 19-0. The year before that, 24-0. Hawks 77-61 over Central Dewitt, and the Sabres start with a basket here in the second half, going right to left.
Yeah, that was a good job there underneath there. Got Maggie Murphy on the backside, put a shot up and in, and now turnover on the Hawks. So they tried to penetrate down the paint area, but good defense there by Central DeWitt.
Morkel had it on the baseline. It's swiped away, 27-18. Largest lead of this game has been 13 for the Hawks, led by 11 at half. It's 27-18 now. Left wing three, got it to go. Callie rolling the three-pointer. That's her first three of the night, the second three for the Sabres. Talked about no threes in the first half for the Hawks. 27-21. Back to a 6-point game, under 7 minutes to go.
Yeah, and a shooter as rolling is, she's going to find her touch there at some point, so the Hawks are going to have to make sure that they try to defend her even behind that three-point line.
Cassett now to Linus in the corner. Right wing, now right corner. Cassett back up top to Linus. 6-point Hawk lead. Linus pass to the left side. Glanz now kicks it out. Collier inside. Linus being bodied up, but 3 seconds coming. As I was wondering, that was a long time in there. There was some contact, but Linus had been in there a little bit. The baseline official got tired of counting, and we go back the other way. 27-21, 6.5 to go here in the third. Rolling brings it up with the right-handed hip-high dribble over the timeline. As the Hawks in their 2-3 zone here, Morkel, Linus, Glanz, Cassett, and Collier, the starting five for the Hawks. Sabres have their starting five as well. There's a shot inside. It rims out. Cornelius with the rebound, and now a holding foul call on Haley Linus. She tried to get the ball away from Cornelius before she passed it away, and the foul call on Linus for her second foul.
Yeah, so far, DeWitt's done a really nice job. Scripted at halftime, I'm sure, about we're going to push the ball inside, doing a nice job getting that ball in the painter. A couple easy buckets here so far.
Inside, a jumper up and good by Maggie Murphy.
Again, a nice drive on that baseline, a pass right into the lane, and Coach Conrad wants to call timeout.
4-point lead for the Hawks, 27-23, 5:54 to go in the third. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Back into Cedar Gymnasium, 27-23, 5:45 to go here in the third quarter. Linus up top with it, passes left side to Glanz. Now Morkel back to Linus. Linus inside, a hand check called on Rolling. She gets called for her third foul. That's a big one as she's starting to warm up a little bit for the Sabres. 5 points for her. Leading scorer coming in with 11 points a night. And 3 fouls on her. Coach Small is letting her play through it here.
It is, and with Haley Linus as good a ball handler as she is, I keep attacking and see if Haley can get that fourth foul on her.
No good on the shot. Collier the backside board. She tried to throw it out before she got the 3-second call. It was picked off by Rolling. Now Rolling airmails it. Coach Small telling her to use the bounce pass. In that situation, she did not have any defenders in front of her. It goes high and out of bounds. Hawks basketball going left to right. 27-23. 5:25 to go here in the third.
2.5 minutes into the third quarter here. Hawks with 3 turnovers. No shot attempts even so far in this third quarter. Central DeWitt's had a nice 7-0 run here right off the bat. So got to have a good offensive possession here for the Hawks.
O'Connell has it up top. 4-point lead for the Hawks. 5 minutes to go here in the third.
Looking to try to set something going there with Linus. To me, there's going to be a foul call on the backside. DeWitt's going to get called for a hold as tried to fight through a screen. I think number 22, Emily Cornelius, I think, is going to get called. That'll be her third.
It is.
Second.
4:59 to go. Pass inbounds to Offerman. Now Morkel backs it out. Right-handed hit by dribble. Passes left side to Offerman. Offerman now. O'Connell. Morkel puts it on the floor. Kicks it out to Linus. Linus, triple threat position. Now a drive and a bounce pass. Offerman inside. Good job. Cassett has it knocked out of bounds. From behind by Maggie Murphy. He'll stay Hawks basketball going left to right. 4:37 to go in the third. Still a Hawk 4-point lead. Cassett will throw it up top to Offerman. Now a left wing pass to O'Connell. Driving in. Double team comes. Short corner. Now Linus back up top to Cassett for the jumper. 17-footer clangs around. Off front. Going to be almost a jump ball. O'Connell lost a handle on the ball. Now DeWitt gets it ahead. Inside. Off the window. No good. And rebound put back by the Sabres. No good. Cassett comes away with it now. Some pressure put on. Cassett will bounce pass it to O'Connell in the backcourt. Now Morkel will bring it over the timeline. Right wing. Now up top. Sarah surveying. Left side. Offerman thought about it. Pulling the trigger for the three, but no can do. As Morkel now will throw up the three. No good. Out the right side. The rebound chased down by Maggie Murphy. 27-23 here as the offense has gone cold of late with 3:40 and counting in the third frame.
Yeah, no score here in that third quarter. Just 0 for 2 from the field here. So Hawks need to get a little something going here on offense.
A 7-0 run by Central DeWitt after down by 11. To start this third frame as 4-point lead. The Hawks still with 3:20 to go. DeWitt, that one was knocked away, and what an easy one there. Maggie Murphy was dead with her dribble, but the ball got poked by a defensive player. She was able to turn the corner. No one got there defensively. Off the window and good. Timeout, West Delaware. Full one will take it with them. A 2-point lead now. 27-25 back after this from KMCH Sports.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
This is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's wiring, security, phone systems, fire detection, or home entertainment, Price Electric and High-Tech Communications are here to make your life easier. Find out more at priceelectric.us or hightechcommunications.us. Price Electric and High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Trying to go rhythm. Back into Manchester, 27-25. Sabres have fought back after down by 11. They're on a 9-0 run inside. Great pass. Good look by Morkel. Good finish by Lauren Collier, her first bucket of the ball game. Collier, the third leading scorer. Check that, fourth leading scorer coming in with 6.3 a night as her first bucket, giving the Hawks a 4-point lead. 2:40 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Morkel. And ball tipped away and almost a steal there. Now ball bouncing around. Hawks come up with it.
Collier all the way in, off the window with the left hand. Got it with the right hand. Got it to go. 31-25, 6-point lead.
That's the one thing that helps our offense get going here is create something defensively. And O'Connell goes out there and gets the steal, knocks it around. Hawks pick it up, get an easy one.
Left side, inside, and that one is going to be an offensive foul called on Central DeWitt. As the foul called on Julia Campbell.
It's because she's probably about 5'2", going up against a girl that's 5'10", and just trying to create some space. But he said he kind of must have ducked that shoulder down a little bit to create some room. So
the official told Coach Small he couldn't believe it. They call the foul on Julia Campbell, her second. Now, Cassidy will stop, throw it back out. Hawks have a 6-point lead. Inside, great look. Collier to Linus with the right block. Finishes off the window. Haley Linus has her second field goal of the night and 9 points. And the Hawks have built their lead back up to 8.
Yeah, that's a great look here for about the last minute and a half here. Some good defense and led to some offense and a couple easy buckets.
Inside, slide away. Lauren Collier has picked up her giddy up there. She has looked very impressive the last couple of minutes here, doing a lot of things offensively and defensively with a nice block there. Hawks have it. A turnover by the Sabres. Now inside to Collier. She puts that up through traffic. Gets run into by her own player. Going to be out of bounds. That's the right call. As not intentional, McGrain came in and bumped into Collier and just bumped her out of bounds. There was a Sabre in front of her. She didn't even touch her, and it goes back the other way.
Yeah, the Hawks game going to put some pressure on here again, see if they can get some turnovers here. 3 on Dewitt here in this third quarter.
As the pass over the timeline to Rolling all the way in, passes out left side for the 3. No good. On the middle of the lane, that's going to be a foul on McGrain as going for the ball was Maggie Murphy. As Abby McGrain will get whistled for her second personal foul.
I suppose when you put your hand on their hip and try to jump over top of them, that's a foul.
If they catch it.
If they catch it, there you go.
illegal.
That's a good one. Yeah, that was pretty obvious. He tried to get up over top of her.
Left corner 3, that's no good, but we have a whistle, and on the 3-point shot, 3 free throws coming here.
Yeah, Lauren Collier tried to go for the block, and it's kind of one of those things that the ball is already gone, and I think it was a good call. She turned around and looked like, really? But there's probably more frustration, really, in the fact that that's the last thing you want to do is foul somebody on a three-point attempt. McAleer to the line.
Shoot 3 here. Coach Conrad asking the official for an explanation, and the officials are going to get tired of explaining every one of their calls here. As McAleer makes the first one, 1 more to go.
2 more to go.
2 more to go, thank you.
So he's got time to explain that call because he got 3 free throws.
Up and good. He's not taking it, though.
No, he's going to walk away. At some point, you just got to walk away.
Yeah.
Yep, you got to. I'll listen to you for a little bit, but at that point, I got to go.
Up and good there for McAleer. 33-28, 5-point lead, 50 seconds to go in the third. Right wing, Linus. Inside of Collier. Nice job by Lauren, off the window, and good.
That's a good little combination right there. Linus and Collier working really well together there. Collier gave her a little bit of a half a screen almost, and then did a little roll to the bucket. Linus saw her and gave her a nice pass. Got the easy bucket off there, but a great entry pass there by Linus.
35-28, 20 seconds to go. Up ahead to Linus. They got the turnover all the way in. Left it too hard off the left side with the left hand. 15 seconds and counting. Here in this third quarter. Rolling drives, bounce pass, baseline, a kick out there in the middle of the lane. Slide away by Glanz. They get it back. Rolling for a 3. No good. Too hard at the back of the rim. Rebound in the middle. That's the way the half is going to end. 35-28. Here we head to the fourth. A 7-point lead for the Hawks. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
John and Bill back with you. Start the fourth quarter. Hawks have the ball going left to right in the 8-point lead. Check that 7-point lead. 35-28 is our score. The Stellar boys already victorious earlier tonight down in Dewitt. They're 12-0 now after a 77-61 win. Best start in school program history since that 19-0 team in 2000 and 2001. The overall best start comes back to the 99-2000 team at 24-0. 35-28, a turnover here. DeWitt has the going back right to left. 7.5 to go here in the game. The 7-point lead here for the Hawks. Their largest lead of the game has been 13. That was late in the second quarter. There's a shot up and good there by Madison Burke. Her first field goal of the night. The Hawks were shut out on a 9-0 run by Central DeWitt in that third quarter until the Hawks finally scored late in the quarter. They went on an 8-3 run to close out that quarter, but Central DeWitt still outscored them in the third frame, 12-8. Collier inside the glance. 3 purple jerseys around there. There's a shot up and good by Morkel, no good, and now a shot up and good by Collier. Gets it to go, and she goes to the line for a 3-point play as the foul comes on Central DeWitt.
Yeah, good offensive rebound. The Hawks haven't had many of those. Collier's got 2 of them here in the second half. Got a bucket. They're going to get the bucket and one, so she's had a tremendous second half here on the boards for the Hawks. 23, Madison Burke gets her first foul, team's 4th.
Free throw rattles around and goes on in. They call the foul on, who'd you say, Burke?
Madison Burke, yes. Lauren Collier scoreless at halftime, 7 points here so far in the second half.
Great energy from her here in the second half.
Yeah, they've done a tremendous job of spotting her inside there and getting her some good looks.
Inside, off the window, kind of funky angle that time, but Cornelius made good for it for the field goal there. She's got 5 points.
Yeah, they did a good job on that baseline, get a good screen, wide open on the backside.
Up and no good by O'Connell, but she gets fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, great job. Drove that baseline and going up strong with it. Get that foul and get them going on the fouls. And that's the 4th foul on Emily Cornelius, so she's going to be in a little trouble here at the 6:33 mark. Send O'Connell to the line to shoot 2. And makes the first one. Hawks 11 out of 12 in that first half. Getting to that line. 5 team fouls now on DeWitt. We'll see if they can draw a couple more and continue to go to that line.
Up and no good off the back of the rim. Central DeWitt comes back with it. 6.5 to go. Hawks lead by 7. Racing all the way in. It's blocked away by Offerman. Linus over the timeline with it. Up top. Now Cassidy. Annie looking right side. O'Connell, that's a reach-in call on Rolling. Just a little contact. Rolling pleading her case.
Yeah, that's
not
number 4. That's why she's pleading her case. That's number 4. Team 6. So now every foul here, the Hawks are going to be shooting free throws. So good attack. And Rolling's going to stay in there. So keep attacking right at the offensive girl that has the ball with Rolling defending her.
This one's tapped away, stolen. Now Rolling gets it from the player who got the turnover, Watson, 39-37, 6 minutes to go here in the 4th.
So Rolling going to set the offense up, and she likes to drive. She's got to be careful with those 4 fouls. Thought about driving that baseline, but turns around and backs it out. Pass on the other side now. 3-pointer on the way off the backside. No good, but rebounded by Rolling in there.
And a foul coming there. 2 shots for the Sabres.
Well, Hawks didn't get that backside rebound, and good interior pass there. And send Central DeWitt to the line to shoot 2. Offerman's going to get called for her first foul, team's 4th. Watson goes to the line. She's a 50% free throw shooter on the year, makes the first one. Abby McGrain reports back in. Sarah Morkel will take a breather. Again, Coach Conrad substituting almost every time there's a stop of the clock.
Up and good for the two free throws. And a timeout for Coach Small and company, as we'll take it as well. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
And welcome back in to Cedar Gymnasium. 39-34 now.
Yeah, three-point shot as Haley Linus came. Nobody came out to guard her, so she popped the three-pointer, but went off the side of the rim out of bounds. It'll be Central Dewitt basketball.
As the Sabres going the other way. Thought about a three, now kicking out. Now a three from the right corner. That's no good. Off the backside, McGrain fights for the board and gets it. 39-34. 5:10 and counting here in the fourth, and a jump ball called. And it will be Sabre basketball.
Yeah, did a nice job of double teaming Abby McGrain, and nobody really stayed back to help her bring that ball up court. So a little mental breakdown there by the Hawks. They got to have somebody to stay back and help bring that ball up court.
As this is going to be a foul inside, going up for the shot. No good, but two shots coming here.
Yeah, Brooke O'Connell couldn't quite get over there in time to establish position there. As Sarah Watson driving down that right side of the lane, goes up, misses the shot, but she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Up and good by Watson. She'll have one more.
You know, and when you're behind, anytime that you can get to the free throw line and score points with no time clock, they're going to wave that off.
Shot no good on a line violation.
They're going to wave it off
on Watson.
Break for the Hawks.
So one more coming here. Still a 5-point lead. She gets the second one. That could be huge. Would be a 3-point game, but it's a 4-point lead for the Hawks. 39-35. 4.5 to go. Big mistake there for the Sabres late in this contest. Cassidy, I should say, right side of Linus. Up top is Morkel. Hello. As Morkel, Cassett, Linus, Glanz, and Collier in there. Past the Glanz. She bats it out to Linus. No good on a three. Good rebound by Morkel underneath. And now a foul coming out top. All the way inside underneath the basket. And it'll be called on McAleer. And
17 foul, yeah. She should be going to the line to shoot the bonus.
She is. No points in that third quarter. First and third quarters, Morkel's been shut out. Only 6 points on the night, coming in after two games, averaging 24 points last weekend, Friday and Saturday night, in the home games against Anamosa and Maquoketa Valley. The win over Anamosa Friday night, the loss to Mac Valley on Saturday night, and the first one up a good 7 points. 40-35, 4:11 to go here, the fourth. The second one rolls around and drops on in. Hawks back up by 6, 41-35.
She's got a great shooter's touch on that free throw. Both of them kind of bounced around a little bit, but a nice soft touch. Got the roll, and she is now 4 for 4 from the line tonight.
Up top with it is McAleer. Now a foul coming on Sarah Morkel. It's only her first foul.
Team 6, so both teams in the bonus here for the rest of the contest. It's a 3:56 mark here in the fourth quarter. Rolling with the basketball. Pass over to the left side.
Now, left side of the lane. Pass Murphy. Has the pass knocked away by Morkel, but Dewitt gets it back. Across the lane. Left wing three. No good. Out the left side and lands at the rebound. Linus now. 6-point lead for the Hawks. Trying to hang on here tonight and win their fourth WAMAC East Division game on the season. 41-35. 2 timeouts left for the Hawks. 3 for the Sabres. 17 fouls for the Sabres. 6 for the Hawks. Up top is ball back away. Rolling has it over the timeline. 1-on-1. Her and Linus off the window and good. Rolling. Her first basket in the fourth quarter. Only her second of the game. It's back to a 4-point lead. Cassidy inside. Inside to Linus off the window. And good. Good job of the Hawks in the bucket when they needed one there. And a timeout coming here. West Delaware takes a full timeout. We'll take it with them back after this from KMCH Sports.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Banking is all about relationships at F&M. We know that relationships take time to build and nurture. They are based on trust, commitment, and loyalty. Relationships don't happen overnight or by chance. They are key to reaching the financial goals of the individual client. Building relationships with our clients and community are essential. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proud serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
John and Bill back with you from Manchester. 2:50 to go here in the fourth. Close ball game, 43-37. This one's going to be kicked and lost out of bounds by the Sabres. West Delaware basketball. And we talked about the Sabres wanted to hurry here. They were going a little too fast for Coach Small's comfort that time. The Hawks trying to take advantage here, up by 6. Take some time off the clock with 2.5 to go. And up top is Morkel. Pass it left side to Linus. A corner now back up on top to Cassett. Morkel now off from it. Cassett. Up top is Cassett. And there is a foul up top. It's Cassett.
They call it on Cassett.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
West Delaware faithful can't believe it.
Okay.
Cassett got called for the pushing foul.
I think he got confused on that one. She had the ball. She's the one that got knocked. Now, maybe we're going to get this right. They're going to have a little confab here, going on what's going on, asking what the other two guys saw. Because what I saw, Cassie got knocked down, went and got the ball, picked it up. They're calling something different here. They're not going to let her go to the line.
Well,
call an offensive foul. So it'll be a turnover.
Oh, they must have called a screen. Legal screen, team controlled offensive foul.
Apparently.
So it will go. Central Red basketball. Good call there. Good catch by the officials. Jason Turner, Coach Conrad, I think was in his ear and told him that shouldn't be shooting here. Here's a long two. No good off the front rim. Rebounded by Offerman. Hawks 6-point lead. 1:40 to go here in this game. Collier to Cassett. Annie right on the D in the WD logo inside half court. Now a pass, wide open Linus. A defender got there off the window, no good. Backside rebound, put up and good by Offerman. That might be the clincher as the Hawks back up by 8, 45-37, $1:20 to go. Going to be a long uphill battle here for Central DeWitt to come back. Murphy almost traveled there, and she throws it away, though, right into the Central DeWitt bench. And that should do it.
Yeah, Central DeWitt that time defensively was overguarding everybody out beyond the three-point line. Good job by the Hawks to attack it as they are here again.
Pass down the court. Linus off the window. No good, but a rebound by Hoffman put up. Now a fight for the ball. It's thrown back in. Collier gets it. Linus with the jumper. That was a missed foul right on the arm, and they missed that one. And Central DeWitt has a chance. That's going to be a foul call. Coach Conrad wanted a jump ball close to a travel, but the foul called on Cassett.
Yeah, and Cassett might have been there as Rolling turned around and started running, and Cassett was standing right there. That one really, really, truly could have gone either way. They're going to put that as a third foul up there on Cassett, but that's going to send Central DeWitt to the line. And when you're ahead, you don't want that team going to the free throw line to score points with no time coming off that clock.
45-37. 58.7. Here on the clock with Rolling on the line. She's made 2 of 4 tonight. No good on the free throw there. And going to be we had a foul. We had a foul called there on the Sabres as Rolling. That'll be her 5th, right?
Yeah,
she'll foul
she
out.
knows that she's standing there in frustration because she didn't want to miss that free throw, and she did, and then just kind of reached in.
Morkel will go to the line, only 7 points on the night for Kelly. Rolling, a disappointing night here on the road for her. She comes in leading her team with 11.5. The Hawks are going to pull the minor upset here tonight and get their 4th win in the conference and their 6th win overall in their 13th game. 15th game for Central DeWitt. Marco knocks down the free throws. She'll have one more.
And it's nice if you're going to have somebody go to the line to have Sarah Markle shooting 88% going in, and she's 5 for 5 tonight.
Marco knocks the second one down as well. And the Hawks have a 10-point lead, 47-37. 50 seconds to go in the game. The right corner three, it goes out of bounds, back behind the backboard. And the Sabre coaching staff still keeping the press on here. Sub coming in. Kendra Offerman will check in.
Well, it might have been a good shot, except I don't know if it. Hoping it would have got partial by. Nobody saw it because that ball actually went on the backside of the backboard, hit the upright. But now the Hawks got to try to get across this press.
And a foul coming. Maggie Murphy wants to help the Hawks pad their stats here. Called. Haley Linus will go to the line to shoot. One of the bonus here.
1-1, yep. The 9th team foul. So next one will be double bonus, but Linus to shoot the 1-1.
And no good. Rebounded by Ackler. She looked like the only one that knew it was 1-1. 10-point lead, 30 seconds. Murphy drives all the way in, gets through the defense with a rebound by Glenn. Hopefully that'll do it. No fouling, please. And Morkel to Linus up top. Please don't foul now. 22 seconds and the foul comes on McAleer.
That'll be her second, team's 10th. They got 9 on the board. They're still calling a 1-1, but I got 10.
Well, 1-1 stays the official score. Up and good. Minus one more coming. 11-point lead now. 48-37. The second one up and good as well. 49-37. Back to 12. Largest lead of the game for the Hawks late in the second quarter was 13. 15 seconds to go. A long three from the Delhi area that time. No good. Off the mark by Burke. Hawks trying to get the rebound. Cassett, but Murphy comes away with it for DeWitt. Off the window and good by Julia Campbell. That's a 10-point lead. That's going to do it. That's the ball game. Hawks win by 10 tonight, 49-39. Improve the record of 6-7 overall, 4-3 in the East. They are 4-3 at home now, and 6-5 against WAMAC opponents. As the Sabres fall to 3-5 on the road, 6-6 in the WAMAC, 7-8 overall, 4-4 in the east side of the conference. Our postgame starts next. Hawks get the 10-point win, 49-39 in West Delaware girls basketball tonight. Back after this, KMCH Sports.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Why make 10 calls when you can make one call to Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Mormon Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel today at 927-2263. Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at AmericanTrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you high atop Cedar Gymnasium. Our postgame show here, along with the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, Ron Conrad, as the Hawks get their sixth win of the season at 6-7, improve their East Division WAMAC record at 4-3 now. As they are in third place, they take that over from Central of DeWitt, as the Hawks able to hang on and get the win after starting this game. It was very close early on, got the 2-point lead at the end of the first quarter. What did you like about your team's play early on in this game?
Well, at times I was very, very happy with it. At times I wasn't very happy with it. But, we haven't played in a week. So, whether good or bad, we got to be ready every time. So, I talked to the girls tonight as soon as the game was over and said, tomorrow, we're going to have to come out with a vengeance because we can't have them little lulls where you give up 6 straight or 8 straight, And I told the girls they weren't just going to roll over, and, they're a good team and they play hard.
Good ball movement tonight and shot selection. Not many threes. No threes in the game made, only 0 for 4. Was that a point of emphasis coming in?
Well, it really wasn't, but we got stale in offense at times. You've probably seen that. What won it for us is actually at the free throw line. We must we had a lot of free throws. I think we must have only missed a couple, 19, or we missed 3 free throws. And the last couple of 3 games we've been shooting the free throws pretty well. But no, we didn't have any threes. But I tell you what, Lauren got some big shots for us. Lauren Collier inside, and we had balanced scoring. So we didn't have one girl go off for 20. We had 3 or 4, maybe in double figures, but it was good.
Yeah, I thought it was a great team effort there because there was times where, like you said, you look good, and there's times maybe it wasn't so good, but it got a little crunch time in that third quarter. They got to within 4, you called a timeout. Then all of a sudden it seemed like for about a 2-3 minute stretch there, Lauren a little show there, and they did a tremendous job, a little high-low, and Haley gave Lauren a couple great passes underneath and got that lead back to 8 and 10 points.
Oh, that was huge. Lauren caught a couple good passes in there. I mean, over the top, they're from her, and I tell you what, she caught it and finished, and, that's huge when you need points.
And Jamie Glanz tonight, man, what a horse on the defensive rebounds. She was going in there tonight. She still doesn't look like maybe she's 100% healthy yet, but boy, she just gave everything she had, and I had her down for 6 off the defensive boards, and that's huge.
Yes, it is. You're exactly right. She isn't completely healthy yet, but she's better than she was 10 days ago, a week ago. She's getting better every day. She's talking about feeling better. In practice, I've asked her, "You feeling okay? You feeling okay?" And she's saying, "I'm fine, Coach. I just got to have short stints, So, yeah, but she's playing well. Everybody, had their moments tonight.
And I noticed a real quick substitution pattern like that tonight. And I don't know whether maybe some of the other girls weren't feeling quite 100% either, but you kept those girls coming in and out of there and really tried to keep them fresh.
Yeah, we did, but we got a game tomorrow too, And we want to win this one, but I tell you what, you can't run the legs off them either. So I knew that they were with this big floor, maybe we could wear them down. So we wanted to keep the pace rolling, which I think we did for the most part, and we've been working on that so hard in practice, trying to get a faster pace, But it was a big win for us, I'll tell you that.
As the grind continues here, 4 games in 5 days, as you'll have Sunday off after you play Western Dubuque tomorrow night at 6:30 over in Epworth. That makeup from that game last week that was rescheduled because of Mother Nature here. So Western Dubuque, a ranked team in Class 4A. Girls are going to have to be ready on the road on a Saturday, out of routine. I know that always concerns coaches of routine. You probably get them in here tomorrow and at least try to keep it similar to at least you have contact and make sure you're not sleeping in until noon.
Yeah, we are. I told everybody let's meet in here around 2:30 tomorrow so we can go over some things. There's actually going to be a few absence. They got a speech thing, I believe, going on somewhere, but I told them whoever can make it, try to get in here and we can go over a few things that Western Dubuque does. So hopefully we can go over there and have a heck of a game tomorrow because we can play well. I think we can play with them. But, we're just going to have to play probably our best game of the season, and I think we'll have a chance to win because, Mount Vernon took them to the end center point. They're beatable. You just got to play well.
At O-line on the Monday night and McCoquet at home here on Tuesday. So continue to improve and take these things here tonight and use them in the next few ball games as the girls are playing better after tonight. At the times, we saw some good play here tonight.
Yeah, we did. We played better at times, but we're still unorganized at times where the girls ain't talking and they're out there. What are we in? Well, we talked about that, but I don't know if sometimes they don't listen or I tell them all the time in practice, make sure you're echoing things because that is such a big deal. I mean, so people are all on the same page because some of them, they'll get out there, and all it takes is one girl not to know, the defense you're in or the offense you're in, and, how things can change in a hurry. We kind of found that out when they scored, 6-8 straight right after half. But hopefully we can get that cleaned up tomorrow and get a bunch more wins.
Yes, indeed. Good luck against the Bobcats tomorrow night in Epworth. And best of luck as you continue the season. We'll see you next week.
I appreciate you guys doing this. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. Rod Conrad, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, as his team gets the victory here tonight, as the Hawks with the 49-39 victory here tonight over the Sabres of Central DeWitt. As the Hawks led tonight, scoring by Haley Linus with 13 points. Sarah Merkel had 10, 2 points for Kendra Offerman, 4 for Annie Cassett, 9 for Lauren Collier, 8 for Brooke O'Connell, and 2 for Jamie Glanz. No threes on the night for the Hawks, 7 in the scoring column for Central DeWitt. They had 10 points by Maggie Murphy. She led the way, 7 for Kelly Rowling after she only had 2 at halftime. The leading scorer coming in with 11 a game. 4 points for Julia Campbell, 5 for Emily Cornelius, 6 for Lakin McAleers, 2 for Madison Burke, 6 for Sarah Watson. 2 threes on the night for the Sabres, 7 in the scoring column for them. As the Hawks get the 10-point win, they outscore the Sabres 14-11 in the fourth quarter to get the 10-point victories. Up the record is 6-7 and 4-3 as the Sabres drop to 7-8 and 4-4.
Yeah, to me, the key tonight was some balanced scoring, and again, for the third game in a row, some really, really awesome free throw shooting. 19 out of 22 tonight, 86%, and there's not a coach alive that doesn't want to get to that free throw line more than 20 times per contest. And then when you can make that kind of percentage, you shoot 50%. We're still probably playing basketball in an overtime game, and because of those things, sometimes that's why you don't shoot as many three-pointers. They did a nice job of concentrating, trying to get that ball inside, and really did a nice job of attacking. And offensively, that's why you like to see them get into attack mode. And then when they can finish it by shooting free throws like that, boy, you've got to really concentrate on getting that ball inside. So great job tonight by the Hawks. 86% free throw shooting. Central DeWitt, Hawk defense was really tough here tonight. They only shot 26% from the field. They were 13 out of 50 from the field tonight. So some great defense and some good rebounds there by the Hawks defensively. So just a really, really good effort here tonight by a team that now they kind of switch places, third and fourth in the Waback East.
As the Hawks get the win in a game that lasted 1 hour and 19 minutes in real time on a late night here at Seedorf Gymnasium. As the freshman game went after 6 o'clock, the JV went into overtime. Both of those teams losing tonight. The JV losing in overtime by the score of 50-49. The varsity gets the win, though, and avoids the sweep to Central DeWitt. As the Hawks coming in, averaging 45 points a game, got 4 above their average as they came in allowing 48, 9 below their defensive average with the 10-point win. As DeWitt came in scoring 40 points a game, just shy of that, and they give up 49 points a game. They did give up that tonight, and the offense didn't have enough as the Hawks get their 6th win of the season, and they break this 3-game losing skid to Central DeWitt, dating back to January 23rd of 2015. That was the last Hawks win down in DeWitt. The Hawks win there for the first time here at Seedorf since December 4th of 2012. As they won that night 36-22, their first win 2012 here at Seedorf against DeWitt. In the last 10 meetings now, the record is even up at 5 wins and 5 losses for these two teams. Let's check the scoreboard here as the side of things. Coconut beat Beckman 41-32 as Clayton Ridge 50, Edco 39, Mid-Prairie over Monticello 44-34, Northland 52, Midland 18, Cascade all over Durant 54-28. It was Mac Valley 66 and Calmus Wheatland 28. Boys side, Central City beating Cedar Valley Christian 47-41. Coconut Valley fell to Cal Wheat. West Delaware boys stay unbeaten tonight with their 12-0 mark, now the best since 2000-2001 season when they started 19-0, as the Hawks at 12-0 with their 77-61 win. The number 2 team in Class 3A stay undefeated. We will see them. Our next coverage of West Delaware basketball, our next sports coverage here on KMCH, is tomorrow is off. We will be attending the Hall of Fame induction of Mike Morrison down in Des Moines. Congrats to him once again. Honored him last Saturday night here, and he'll be officially inducted into the Baseball Coaches Association Hall of Fame tomorrow night, 6 o'clock in Des Moines. We're looking forward to that induction ceremony tomorrow night, as we'll have West Delaware boys basketball on the road at Maquoketa on Tuesday night. The Hawks travel to take on the Maquoketa Cardinals. Friday night, we'll have the Hawks back here at Seedorf. West Delaware boys taking on Mount Vernon, a matchup of top teams on the east side of the WAMAC Conference. That will do it here tonight. The producer, Darby Washington, for my partner, Bill Logan. Once again, the bowling scores earlier tonight. The West Delaware boys falling to Maquoketa 2017 to 1887, and the West Delaware girls with the win as 24-0, as Maquoketa with the win, I should say 22-51, no, 24-06 to 22-51 West Delaware over Maquoketa. And the girls' final, Maquoketa did win, but it was the boys. This is the boys final 31-10 to 29-50. Maquoketa did win the boys. West Delaware boys losing on the bowling scene. The girls did get the victory tonight. So hopefully I didn't make that as confusing as it sounded to myself there. Thanks to Bill Logan, thanks to Darby Washington, and thanks to you for tuning in here tonight. That's going to do it as the Hawks get the 10-point win from Seedorf Gymnasium, 49-39. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Friday night. We'll talk to you on the Coach's Corner tomorrow morning. If I have a voice, hopefully that will be the case, as we'll have all our area coaches. Jamie Vasky will catch up with Jeff Voss, the West Delaware wrestling coach, as well, to start our program tomorrow morning, as we do each and every Saturday morning. That's going to do it. Have yourselves a good Friday night. John Swisher saying so long for Manchester.
To West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports. Your announcers were Sports Director John Swisher and Bill Logan. Station owner is Jim Koloff. Station manager is Sarah Meyer. Program director is Mike Johnson. For a complete broadcast schedule and more information about high school sports coverage from KMCH, visit our website at kmch.com, click on the Sports tab, or email John at sports@kmch.com. This has been a West Delaware sports presentation of Delaware County Broadcasting Incorporated. KMCH Radio, Manchester, Iowa.